You know what awaits you after high school? Interested in going to university? There's a lot to think about when your last few years of high school creep up on you quickly, and you're forced to make a decision about careers. Hi, my name is Braden Jenkins, and if you're struggling to find an option that suits you, don't worry, I have your back. You guessed it, the United States Air Force, but more specifically, the Air National Guard. From life lessons to experience in the work field, joining the force will boost your resume and become an asset later on in life. But before we get into that, let's start off with the basic information. First off, you need to show proficiency on the ASVAB, or the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery Test, to see if you qualify for service. This can be taken at a recruitment station in your state or your high school if they offer it. Next, you have to talk to a recruiter. Mine so happened to be Tech Sergeant Courtney Gilmartin, who we will hear from in a moment. Recruiters guide you through the process to enlistment and will make sure information, paperwork, or any concerns you have are dealt with. After talking to a recruiter and meeting their basic requirements, one must attend a MEPS, a Military Entrance Processing Station, for physical evaluation. This includes a vision/auditory test, a blood pressure test, blood sample, urinalysis, and you must show 2 forms of identification when you arrive. MEPS is a step where many people are unable to pass because of past injuries or medical complications. Do not let that turn you away, though. The process of enlistment that I mentioned earlier is the 4th step, which legally transforms you into a member of the United States Air Force. One must repeat back the oath of enlistment to be sworn in. The final step is where you attend basic training. For members joining the Air Force, it is located at Laughlin Air Force Base in San Antonio, Texas. After completion of Air Force basic training, one is officially a member of the force. Now let's get into the benefits. To talk about those, recruiters for the Rhode Island Air National Guard, Tech Sergeant Courtney Gilmartin and Tech Sergeant Sebastian Klama will take over from here.
How's it going? Sergeant Gilmartin and Sergeant Klama here are going to tell you a little bit about some of the Air National Guard benefits. So the first big one for high school students about to graduate, looking for a plan for college, is the State Tuition Assistance Program. Basically, it pays for CCRI, RIC, and URI, 100% tuition, pays up to a master's degree, can get as many degrees as you want. As long as you're working to a degree, it will cover 100% of your tuition. As well as that, you have the Montgomery GI Bill, which pays up to $750 a month for full-time students, basically just to pay for room and board, books, whatever they need, gas money, whatever it is. Sergeant Klama?
So what I'm going to talk about today with you is the Community College of the Air Force. And essentially what this is once you join the Air Force, you actually get enrolled in our college, which is accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, which is the same accreditation as most big colleges you can think of, as in like Texas A&M. And what this does for you is you gain college credits for all of our schools that you do throughout getting into the military, such as basic military training and your vocational training and tech school. So anywhere from 10 to 18 credits will be accrued while going through your training when you're learning your job, and then those can be transferred to a college. So essentially free credits for learning.
Thank you, Sergeant Gilmartin and Sergeant Klama, for explaining. Those benefits really do add up. Now, you've heard all about the Air Force and what it has to offer. So what's holding you back? From a simple joining process to an immense amount of benefits, the Air Force is definitely the right option for you. Thank you for watching, and good luck on your journey.